Hi, I'm Dave Clow, and at Forest Park Covenant Church, I'm a coordinator of adult ministry activities. And one of the activities I want to talk to you about today is Financial Peace University. What is Financial Peace University? It's a program that helps our students, our people in the church, learn God's best principles for using your finances to His honor and His glory. The goal is not to get you to give more money to the church. Offerings is not our goal. Our goal is to help make you financially free. What's financially free? Financially free means you can go to bed every night and wake up every morning not worrying about whether you got bills to pay, you got money in the bank now, you don't have to be late on any bills, and you can rest and relax about that. You've got a plan for your future. Now, Julia and I, my wife, embarked on a similar program taught by Larry Burkett over 40 years ago. And we've used that program to help us to be financially free today. In America today, what's normal? Normal in America today is living paycheck to paycheck, being in debt, not having all the money you need, and worrying about it all the time. That's not normal. We want you to be not normal. We want you to not have to worry about those same things. So who should be concerned about or want to be a part of this class? Anybody in our church, high school, college age, single people, adults, engaged people, can be a part of this program. Doesn't matter how much you have. There's an old Swedish proverb I love. It says, it's not what you do with $1 million, if $1 million were your lot, it's what you're doing now with the $1.25 you got. So whether you got $1 million bucks or $1.25, this program can help you be a better steward of all that God has given to you. How does the program work? It works in baby steps. Baby step number 1 begins with setting aside some money for emergencies. Baby step 2 is helping you to get out of using credit cards, because those things just take a lot of your money out of your whole life. Baby step 3 is budgeting. Oh gosh, how we hate the word budgeting. Think of it as an expense record. Finding out where your money's going. You know where it's coming from, but if you know better where it's going, you can figure out better how to slice some of the things off of there. For example, 20 years ago, I was talking to a man who was in a terrible financial situation. I sat down with him and said, how many packs of cigarettes do you smoke a day? 2. I sat down and worked out with him that he was spending $1,700 a year on cigarettes. When he figured that out, he said, okay, I know where I can cut my expenses. And he did that. So as a family, how do you work together? How do you work to get your budget put together? To cut down things. You do that by working closely together on it. For example, 2.5 years ago, when Julia and I both retired, I sat down in my type A male manner and said, you know, I spend 33 cents on this bottle of root beer, 16 ounce, and you buy a 16 ounce coffee at Starbucks and spend $4 or $5. I really think that you ought to cut back. To which she said, no, I enjoy my coffee. We can afford the $4 or $5. I'm going to do that. So I'm happy to report to you today, she still has her latte at Starbucks, and I still drink my 33-cent root beer. That's okay. It's how you do it together with the family to figure out your budget. Now, one of the things that keeps people in trouble is a thing called the stupid tax. We all make mistakes. We all have things we do that get us in trouble financially. Now, I also have the things I call the OOs. What are those? The first one is FOMO, fear of missing out. What does that mean? Well, let me give you an example. Julia and I got married in 1975. And one Sunday after church, we realized we were the only young married couple that didn't have a nice, big, good-looking car to drive. We were driving a Vega, which is probably the worst car GM made in the 70s. So one day, a couple weeks later, we were driving to the mall to buy socks. We went past a car dealership. We came home with a new car and no socks. 6 months later, after losing about $2,000, we got rid of that car and learned a valuable lesson. Fear of missing out? No, you don't want to do that. What's the other OO? That's the, you only live once. I'm 29 this year. I'm going to be 30 next year. I need to spend money to do this. No, you don't. You don't need to do that. You need to work on your budget with your family. So what's this going to cost you? Forest Park Covenant Church has already bought into the program so that the cost to all our participants is $0. Normally it's $129, but for any member of Forest Park Covenant Church or Kingdom Evansville Covenant Church or our friends can sign up online to be part of the program. What's it going to cost you? It's going to cost you time. It's going to cost you 10 weeks a meeting for an hour and a half or 2 hours to go through things together, to learn things, watch some videos, and talk about what you can do to make it happen. Is it worth it? Oh yeah, it's worth it. Because being financially free, being able to sleep at night, having a plan for getting out of debt, having a plan for your kids going to college is worth that piece. So what do you need to do? Go online to the church website, click on the link to Financial Peace University, and sign up. Glad to have you in the class. Thank you.